So hello guys, welcome to a Dead Frontier video, and today I'll be showing you how to loot in what do you call this area? Death Row. So most of you think Death Row is quite the difficult map to explore in, but the first instruction to survive here is to go on single player. Yes, you might want some company at some other times, but it's best if you play by yourself and not having others to attract aggro. And as you can see, it's the event, and I've been looting a lot of cash, weapons, and armor recently. So I'm using this crossbow, and most of you think the most OP item in this game would be the latest rifle, which has been added, but it's a quite a common misconception. As you can see, crossbow requires 112 to perfectly crit. About 80% of your shots are crit. So the technique here is to sacrifice most of your endurance and reloading. So you're gonna want to spend more on your critical shots for this weapon, and it's quite worth it since it's a silent weapon. And I've noticed some kind of bug where if the zombies don't see you, an aggro spike can't occur most of the time. So for example, we have to count each of our bullets in every shot. So let's wait for a zombie to appear. I recommend looting only what's essential, and most of you out there already know how this works in looting. And of course, I'm not using any damage boost or not much significant speed boost, only the ones that are easily available, like the Devil's Heart and the current Golden Pumpkin implant. So I'm just like almost anyone playing, but I'm not a free-to-play player. I played as GM, but I didn't buy. I just bought from the credit store. So one thing to notice is the bullet count. I'll show you. You see that? That one didn't crit. So the next 4 bullets will be critical. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the following bullet will not crit. That's a technique I use. You have to count your bullets. So I hit one zombie right there. That's 1, 2, 3. And then, as you notice, there was a reset in the game, which I have to discard the next bullet as to reset. So that's a reset bullet. And that's 1, 2, and that's how you practice your crits. You just count the bullets that you shot, so that each time that you use this weapon, it will crit. And it's a technique I use, and the important part here is that make sure not one Zed or zombie sees you in the process, because apparently when a zombie sees you or when you make noise, you get to attract, you have a high possibility of getting a horde. And this technique is quite a cheese, but what you're going to do if you attract a horde and you don't have the probably the skills or the necessary weapons to fight them off, you just go Alt F4, and then for me, I refresh the page just to make sure. That's 3. I refresh the page, and once the page is refreshed, I open DF again, and the horde will be gone. So if the horde isn't gone, you probably want to do this around about a few times till it's gone. I've asked some other fellow players on how they deal with it. That's 3, and that's a reset. It's 1, 2, and I've asked other players on how they do it. They also do the Alt F4 method. 3. Right. And I don't think it's cheating. You just have to use your, just have to exploit how the game works. Reset. So that's how I do here in Death Row. I don't know which bullet count I am right now. It's a reset. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So reset and 1. So that's how I use the crossbow, and I make sure they don't see me at all. They don't see me at all. So yeah, the important thing here is to count your bullets, to play on single player. Don't try so hard on your implants. If try not to get spotted by Zeds. It prevents spiking of the aggro. And if you do get aggro spike, just do the Alt F4. You're not a coward for it. You're just playing smart. So that's how I play in Death Row.